Welcome back to Professor Plays Wasteland 3 with Ruffy. Last time we had slight issues with hard disk space, so we didn't really lose progress, but only a few minutes of gameplay and we were already in this interior. So what you missed is we freed the refugees, but we need to get them actually to Colorado Springs. So we need to find, after shooting the one people that would drive them there and took all the money, we will need other people to drive them there and take our money.
Or they will be driven to the wannabe citadel, which is also an option.
Might be an option. It might be an option. So we actually found out there's a replacement ramen guy,
Sanctified with blood.
and we are searching for, I don't know, maybe for this guy. No. And we actually need to go to the doctor. Oh, they're also bloody loud at the same time.
We had crazy clowns roaming the warrens?
Like a real marketplace.
Human cases.
Yeah.
Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
Exactly. So. Also, don't be scared if you hear loud noise. I have bread in the oven and it will be...
The self-medicating stuff.
And I need to handle it soon. First aid station. Ah, that's the stuff the clown was using.
Oh, yeah.
Arthromorphine. I think we wanted to get a few more of something. Because we can here... No, about one. I have the impression I'm using injury kits like candy, so let's get a few more.
What's wrong with that?
Well fed! Ah, because he ate cool stuff. Ah, we didn't lose that mutation. Ah, no, that is because of the parrot, maybe.
So the
I don't
beasties
get
and the warrens was a bunch of clowns. Huh. In any case, good.
Did we actually speed with her?
Bye and
Can we see your wares? Ah, why is that different? Ah yeah, I think we were here. Tank helmet!
Looks fun.
Savage helmet.
Savage helmet. Please.
Why is this stuff going on? What just happened? I'm unsure about stuff, so so this guy has 4. Well, it's very expensive, so I probably shouldn't buy it. Personal drive, that sounds actually like buying stuff. Headgear, accelerator skeleton, trooper helmet, nice bikes. Okay.
It's very troopery.
Wait, I think we did get a new coin, huh? First of all, save. What did the last guy get with the tie-on machine?
Some...
Did he get a perk or something? Let's see what happens. So when we insert a coin, we get some... yeah. Penetration +2 and cold resistance. I think someone else got a tie-on perk already.
Yes.
Fortune cookie. Ah yeah. So maybe we could stack them, we have no idea. So, but remembering the quest, we need to find some traders that might lounge around. Ideally.
Wasn't there a
No.
transportation person?
Hey there.
Marshal Kwan.
as charming as ever.
Ah, we didn't. We
And
meet.
brought your most beautiful friends to Eidolon's Chick Flicks Theater, I see. Aren't you all a sight for sore eyes, honey lips?
Tell us about the
The
theater.
Chick Flicks is the bazaar's finest emporium of top
I love how he stands behind her with the pig mask.
Sugar plums. Of all the
Yeah,
sugar
okay, we
plums,
are in the
all
strip club.
towns in all the world.
What can we do to help? Oh.
My heroes. So here's the rub. The Chick Flicks theater shows only the finest, most exclusive performances. But we are running low on material.
Oh yeah.
I'd ask if you were volunteering to be my next star, but we all know I couldn't.
That sounds...
I suppose the next best thing would be getting me some fresh material.
That sounds like human trafficking to me. Where would we get fresh material?
Find some old movie
Ah, she's talking about movies.
So between some creative editing
Okay.
and a little bit of
Movie reels.
easy as a slice of apple pie. The monster army used to live. The bunker has been abandoned for years and years. So it should be simple.
Weren't we down there?
Anytime, gorgeous.
Or is that an extra location? Let's see.
Those asses are too beautiful to stay gone.
What you're looking at here, ladies, is a man that can rock your world. Alright, so which one of you lovely chickies would
Okay, not important right now.
Now let's find a human. A human legal trafficant. What? Human. A legal
Yeah.
human traffic person.
Yeah, that seems... But we didn't find one outside of the bazaar. Maybe our good old friend Flap can help us. No, I don't want to know more about him. No, I really don't want.
Dr. Coldcut can cure what ails ya.
It's probably hidden in some stupid place.
Something hot to drink for the trip home. We'll come back
Probably.
on our way out.
Guns sanctified with blood.
Guns,
A lot of
guns,
people on
guns.
the
The bartender maybe knows, hmm?
Hello again, pals. Need a drink?
What can he tell us about Flap?
Man who is large and in charge of the bazaar. And I
Only the finest drinks on earth.
Okay, no drugs for now.
Bottoms up.
Long John, maybe this guy. Anything but human. A Nixon mask over his face.
Cherry pie. More of my fellow humans in the bazaar.
Ah,
Make yourself welcome now.
Ah, that's one of the synths, I guess.
mm,
Or?
humans?
fellow humans. Says the one with the pig's mask.
So why are you trying to pretend you're not a synth?
A synth. Aren't you adorable? I'm meat and muscle, just like you, Rangers. Shucks, I even have dreams all the time. Technicolor dreams about flying and standing naked in front of people I don't quite know.
I think he would at least have VGA dreams.
Mm-hmm.
We still think you're a synth.
Synth? Why, just last night I had the most human dream. I was back in high school.
Do I see skeletal metal legs?
Yeah, you see skeleton legs.
Crash, only to realize I completely forgot to study. I
Why
also
would he have a
got
dream
toasted
about
vegetable.
being in high school in the
very
post-apocalyptic
human thing.
wasteland?
Interesting, yeah.
I enjoyed toast at 8
Okay.
in the morning.
Okay, so I have to go to the bread for a minute. Rafi, tell them a story.
I will tell them a story about stories. Concludes with another story. No, actually, it's like I'm hoping that I will get that there will be that now that Microsoft bought Bethesda. Oh, actually, what I wanted to talk about is why I think that there is a consensus that the Outer Worlds wasn't as well received as it could have been, which is my main focus point. That was it first put on the Epic Game Store, which is, as I see it right now, that there are several games that seem to now quit the Epic Games shenanigans. Yeah, wasn't that good of an idea, since I think Fortnite is slowly losing its player base. But let me check this first before I'm calling bullshit. Fortnite.
Well, it is a mobile game that came out a few years ago, so of course it will bleed players. So, to the wonders of wireless headsets, I could actually hear you. So, Brad is in for the last 15 minutes. Yeah, but as it takes a few hours, sorry. Yeah, well, You know, everyone can tell it's a mask, right? Look, we can see the strings, so we are still brilliantly deducing things.
Kids and your humor. If the folk in the bazaar really thought I was a synth, wouldn't they have tried to decommission me? Not that I'm afraid of such things, being the perfectly ordinary human male that I am.
He's not data, so he's not fully functional and anatomically correct.
Fine. I am a synth. But you can't tell anyone.
But everyone in the Bizarre already knows.
Do they? I'm not sure I believe that. If they knew, wouldn't they have melted me down to scrap by now? People don't like synths, far as I've seen. You're clever ones, and bully to you for figuring out who I am. But let's not talk about it again, okay? The topic puts me on edge.
Tell us about yourself.
Gosh, and apple pies. You put me
Okay,
through something that I got to
he's not telling anything interesting.
do. Best of luck to you.
Line forms here, strangers.
These are exceedingly unhelpful.
Hola, amigos.
He is very polite, but he's not helpful. That doesn't answer the question. So what does the quest log say? Find someone in the Bizarre. Anyone looking like a tradie trader? That's why I actually would like highlighting here. Maybe Quarax can help?
Good to see you again.
Let's talk.
Sure.
No.
Bye, Rangers. Thanks for visiting.
There's a computer. Have you used that computer before? If anyone didn't know, you've been killed by 99 berserkers refers to Bard's Tale, the original one, with the legendary encounter of 99 berserkers, which were actually easy to grind. Randy Get, I have the feeling it must be this guy, by virtue of no one else is the guy. This young red-headed man is decked out with tools ready for work. He turns to you not, pausing his fur and chewing.
Randy's the name.
Ah, yeah.
Wheels of the game. Flab's master mechanic, they call me. How can I help?
Maybe he can help. You like working here?
Similarly, it's boring work. I only get pulled in if something breaks that a tender can't fix, so I spend most of my time just waiting here, like I'm doing now. But beggars can't be
I guess he's also not the guy. Ah, interested?
But
Also,
you're a gamble in a hard luck casino. Don't like working in the bazaar, but it's constant. Some months ago, my dad wrote me that he thought he'd seen folks skulking around our homestead. I dismissed it. Our place has always been isolated and safe. Stupid. Turns out it was a small band of one of them crazy plains gangs. He sent me a letter. My parents are dead, and they're holding my kid brother and sister hostage. I ain't even close to having enough money to pay the ransom.
is that the backup
If I
mechanic?
did, I suspect they'd just kill us all after I pay. So what's a guy to do?
We could go get the family.
Get them? I know. Let me show you where to find our old homestead. I'll meet you there. See you there. It don't take too long, okay?
That sounds we need to do it quick immediately. Huh?
Yes.
Maybe Simon can help us.
Sanctified with
Hello again, esteemed guests.
Ah, yeah, Caravaineers.
Paradolia Jones would be the man you're looking for. He'll be hanging out at the Fountain Bar. Right there. Enjoy.
I didn't see any Paradolia guy, which means we are
Maybe it's,
imagining.
Is a patron?
Was he there? Was he there 5 minutes ago? Another thing to look up in the next video. As you approach, this man's eyes flit over every member of your team, as if assessing whether or not you're a direct threat. He relaxes after a moment and touches the brim of his head with a slight nod.
Howdy, ma'am.
He nods at Lucia. Okay, so he knows her.
Always good to see a Wesson.
He turns to you, nodding again. Do you have anything for sale? Let's start with that.
Caravan man.
Caravan master, okay. We,
caravans to get people
yeah.
livestock from one place
Good. We could use your help. There's a group of refugees and so on to get them there.
Not my usual line of business, but I don't see why not. My normal rates would apply for a one-way transport.
Ah, Kisa 7. Aren't just goods we're talking about? People are starving. Surely you can take them for free.
Okay. I hear you.
Yes!
No need to make a man feel bad about trying to earn a living. All right, I'll make sure they're in my next kit. So long.
Okay, so we are actually now doing what we came for here, which means we don't need to check back with them. There's still a strange room we can't enter, but whatever. Mama Cotta.
On a little side note, I googled the player count for Fortnite still because I was interested.
Okay, nice.
Then some comparisons.
Here at Professor Praise we want to learn actively.
The highest created accounts are 250 million.
Yeah, but
Just created accounts.
created accounts is a value that will only go up in time normally, which could you could
Yeah.
have a rate of accounts, but interesting is how many monthly or concurrent players you have usually.
That's the next value I wanted to tell.
Great.
Which is that the last official active player base that was published by Epic Games was in August of 2018. 78.3 million players per month.
But then it was
In
first of
just
all,
that month.
but that was when it was very hypey.
Yes,
Oh, that was the start of the hype, I guess.
that was the start of the hype. And
So that
now,
alone doesn't mean anything, okay?
for comparison, for League of Legends, we have 115 million.
But it must be now players per active players in play in a
That's active players per month. I mean, yeah, it's sure it's
yeah.
like not the true value because it's
Okay.
just one. But still, it's,
Homestead, bunker. Bunker is further away. Okay, sorry. So that's a lot. But how was it now with Dota 2? Watch out, radiation, huh?
Dota 2 has 11 million monthly players.
Right now, still. I think it has like 700,000. Was it concurrent players? No, that can't be that. Still that much? I'm mixing up numbers. Okay, so there's radiation, which is keeping us.
Probably, but that's in the same article that tells how many people play League of Legends.
Okay, we should fuck off. Yeah.
So it might not, the one for Dota might not be the most accurate.
Yeah, maybe we can research it at some time. So we need radiation equipment to go further, if I interpret the game correctly. That's classically Wasteland. Get family homestead. Which in comparison is the... We could now do this part of the next quest to Denver, yeah? So the game wants to railroad us to Denver, I guess. Let's do this homestead first. So, yeah, but we see that some genres are talking totally different numbers.
Yes.
But it was like, yeah, I think with PUBG, it still holds one of the record for concurrent players, and now is down to really a fraction of that. Yeah. Very tricky to know actually, especially when no one gives you a real number. So the provost is following us, everyone is following us. Why they actually are following Codex around? Oh, okay.
Thanks for helping out the old Get family. Homestead is right up the road.
Okay. Anything useful to say? No.
Can't thank you enough.
But I'm also convinced that this doesn't look good.
This man's been torn apart.
It doesn't look like...
Wolverine tracks.
These are Razorbacks, not Wolverines, really.
Okay, random person. Just ignore the terrible animals.
I think cover is pretty useless here anyways. Hitting is apparently difficult too.
Sure.
Now we will do the torrent strike next round. It was a bit better. Generator, which means there's probably another fight up there, huh? Or we need to repair it. Who knows anymore. Suicide charge? Why not? I think we should defend here. Somehow there's a mismatch between expected and real damage done.
Maybe now the flamethrower is oh no, the ice gun. Use the ice gun, it makes extra damage.
Deals extra damage. Which is
But that also creates...
a common Germanism, I know. Denglish. Let's see.
Sure.
It's still alive, damn it. Yeah, of course. I always like these attacks that where one critter is nearly killing two of my characters at once because it's so fun, no? Ah, come on, what kind of assholes are these?
Fast ones.
Yeah, well done. Oh yeah. That's better. That's also better. Lucky Mega Crit and now Lucky Mega Sticked Animal. It's incredible, like at one point I think, oh god, we will die, then it's my turn and we murder every one of them, and then it's their turn and they murder us again. Must I understand that? Should maybe the name of the stage go away sometime?
No.
Let's save the action part. Oh yeah. Actually, not that bad. Beetloaf, huh? Let's try to melee it down first. Yes, worked. Oh, come on.
Isn't
Keep it
poison
together.
something great?
Hold my guns.
Can I use the antidote before she goes down? That's also probably... I'm not entirely convinced that this is a good way to handle these things. Ah, come on, why are you removing it from your quick slot? Bloody annoying.
Because
Much obliged.
Because now it stays, it's... I think I have to go and handle the bread, like, again, now. But then it's done, I promise. So I would say that in the effort to keep the length of the episodes a bit down after the excessive 1.5 hours of last time, that I will do a quick save and then I will continue with the family homestead the next episode. Thanks for watching.